Original Superior Anatomy was a perk that was basically ignored. Increasing your vault speed after a survivor vaults near you is a strong effect, and often just enough to get a hit, but it had one big downside: the 8-meter activation range. While 8 meters sounds reasonable, in reality that was smaller than many loops, and when you throw latency issues into the mix, it wasn't uncommon that it wouldn't activate at all even with the survivor vaulting right in front of you. With the FNAF 9.0.0 update, however, the range has been updated to 12 meters, which fixes this issue entirely, and they even lowered the cooldown a bit too, making the perk very consistent. But that leads to an important point. Why not just use Bamboozle? And the answer is that they're used for different things. Bamboozle is for shutting down certain loops that some killers will struggle to run, since it blocks windows that you vault through while only giving you a tiny bit of extra vault speed. On the other hand, Superior Anatomy is used primarily for finishing off a wounded survivor before they can make any real distance, since it gives you a ton of vault speed without blocking that window. You want Bamboozle on killers like Leatherface, who struggle against certain windows while being able to instantly down healthy survivors who are caught off guard. While you want perks like Superior Anatomy on killers like the Dredge, who can shut down loops on their own with their power, but want a bit of an extra boost to help end that chase right away. Which you ultimately use will be up to your personal preference and your playstyle, but today we're going to be playing with Superior Anatomy to see if those buffs really are as good as they appear. Now let me mention one more thing here though. I don't ever recommend running multiple vault speed perks or add-ons together. Not only is there a large diminishing returns and required additional vault speed to get a hit, many maps also have bad windows that don't need these effects at all, leaving you with half or more of your build as dead weight. And unless you're a master at your killer or playing something broken like the Nurse, you probably need those perks to shore up your killer's weaknesses. For the rest of our build today, we're going to have a more standard strong build. Eruption marks generators that you damage in yellow, and upon downing a survivor, further damages those marked gens before unmarking them. Nowhere to Hide reveals the auras of nearby survivors after damaging a gen, a very strong effect that we'll get for free simply by applying Eruption. And finally, Grim Embrace, which will block all gens for 10 seconds after hooking each survivor for the first time and then moving away from the hook, with the final unique hook blocking all gens for 40 seconds. The Dredge's teleports will let us activate Grim Embrace instantly by teleporting far away after hooking, making this perk even stronger. For add-ons, we have the standard utility add-ons that I prefer on the Dredge. The Automarian Writing gives us our power back earlier, which is an effect that's basically always good. And the Caffeine Tablets show us which lockers are locked when using our power. These Caffeine Tablets are a very strong effect at all stages of the game, as early game survivors will always lock lockers, meaning this add-on is basically free info on survivor spawns. And late game, it will let us bypass locked lockers completely by letting us always teleport to unlocked lockers. Buff Anatomy is the name of the game, but will the buff leave us tough, or is it just a bluff? One way to find out. Okay, Cold Tower, not a bad map. Could be much worse than this. And we're in the event queue. Looks like we're invited. Woohoo! I do like this event. It's fun, you know, it's like nothing too crazy out of the ordinary. These buffs, though, that the killers get are really good. Like, the survivor ones are also decent, but you can do some pretty nutty things with these killer ones. And we see a locker, so we know the survivors are right here. Got a nice early hit. I'm actually quite happy that I start with one of these event things, because I hate having to stop a chase to get one. Let's see where she is going. She's a runner, it looks like. Yeah, just the old hold W gamer. Let's see if we can push her at least in the right direction here. One nice thing is that we can use the events to break pallets like this. Okay, we got a pallet right here. I'm gonna hold this here and see if I can get her to run right to me. No, I'm clearly overthinking this. Well, let's get this out of the way. Now she's basically in a dead zone. There's a pallet right here, which we should just barely get to in time. Okay. Let's do a quick pickup. Where'd she go? Here she is. Quick pickup. Luckily, she's moving away from the pallet, because as everybody knows, survivors hate getting pallet saved. I'm going to look around. We do have nowhere to hide, so we get some great info here. Ooh. Man, I love nowhere to hide. I just do not run this perk as often as I should. Okay, we got superior anatomy kicking into place right away. He had lied there to give him some pretty crazy distance, but superior anatomy, we are going to catch up fast. Let's see, how is he going to do this? I can remote break this if I need to. Yeah, he's just going to head back. Perfect. In fact, let's use the night tech here, as I call it. Yeah, that's a trick I learned from watching ZM Pixie play the knight. She sends her knights on like a long range. She uses like the ones that breaks the pallet slowly. That way survivors get trapped on one side. I figured you could do the same thing with the event offering. And you can, although it does last a little bit shorter. I'm going to break this. Man, you know, I'm using this the skin from the Rift. And this skin drives me crazy. It's so big. Like, it just covers up like the whole left side of my screen here. And the glowy one looks nice, but it's so distracting. Like, I'm a little bit used to it by now, but honestly, I keep seeing motion on my left and thinking it's a survivor, and it is not. Let's apply eruption here, too. Okay, no auras around here either. The skin does look nice, though, but I don't know. Hopefully, after I make this video, I won't have to use it again. Now, let's see if we can find these survivors here. We're still at 5 gens. We're applying a lot of eruption all over the place. Here's somebody running this way. It looked like the Trevor. Let's head over here. See if we can interrupt this heal. Give him just a little whack. And let's go for her. And this Cage, he really wants me to go for him. I guarantee you this Nicolas Cage has got Decisive Strike. And he just really wants to get value from his perk. That's something I'll never understand. Like, a perk like Decisive Strike, it's like designed... Wait, is this the Cage? Oh, it is the Cage. It's designed to, like, stop the killer from tunneling, right? So why would you go out of your way to get tunneled? I don't get it. Whatever. Hit me with it. Okay, you don't have it. I don't know what you're doing. Look, you can just sit on the hook there. Look, you know, they got these anti-go next measures in place, and survivors are still desperate for it to happen. But whatever. If I see Cage after this, I'm just going to make sure I don't kill him right away. What the heck was I saying? I totally forget, but let's get ahead of here. Have him head back over. I can break that with the thing, but I'll hold on to it for a second. Let me just, oops, drop my power down here. And, oh, that was a fast vault. You know, that might have actually gotten me if I wasn't paying attention. But it didn't. So let's put you up on a hook. In fact, let me see how far I can get you. Can I get you all the way down there? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's another change, I think, from last year. That the remote hook, since it's longer now and gives you a chance to get like a pallet stun or a flashlight save or whatever, it does let you control where it goes. And I actually think that's stronger than it was before. Since as it is, you're not going to get like flashlight blinded or pallet save very often. And yet being able to like send someone to a hook on the opposite side of the map, there's some big strengths to that. No one nearby. I know where to hide is so good. Okay, hold on. Someone really wants my attention here. If it's the Cage, I'm just going to leave him. It is the Cage over here. Oh, give me a break. Let's see, I don't see anybody else. I'm literally just going to leave this guy alone. Anybody here? Nope. Okay, I see somebody run off there. I didn't get a good look at him. Someone is still here. I think someone's using maybe distortion to hide the aura reading. But distortion only has a couple of stacks, so it won't last very long. We'll just keep eating it up, and hopefully we get to them soon. I'm going to leave this here for a second. Let's see if we can trick him to head towards it. And that was definitely not the right thing. I think it used the like endurance effect. The what's it called? The one that stops you from getting stunned for very long. Yeah, see, this pallet's still here. Oh, man, it's frustrating. I'm just gonna break it. That is the one thing with, you know, the event offerings or whatever it's called for the killer. Just, it does have that kind of useless effect there. I saw someone run off right over here. Let me think, how do I handle this? We've got so many gens now marked with eruption. I really want to get this young Jin who's like spending the whole match like hiding. And this is them or the cage? I don't know. Someone's locking a locker here. And it's the cage again. Okay, look, I'm going to leave him, but if I find him again, I'm probably going to go for him. Like, I'm not going to waste the entire game. I'm not going to throw the entire match just because this guy doesn't want to play the game. You know what I mean? Let's put this down here and see if we can get them to vault. Oh, that's on the wrong one. That's with the closed door. Oh, we can go and get a hit right here. She's going to run off. Doesn't panic drop. Does drop this, though. We get some great eruption value. Eruption's a good perk. It's definitely a meta perk, definitely a strong one. It's just not a perk I use very often because I think mostly it's the 30-second cooldown after it procs that just really annoys me. I like to be constantly on the move here. Okay, somebody's right here. There's 3 people right here, okay. Okay, here's the Unjin, okay. No more hiding for you now. That was smart of her to block the window like that, but we have our superior anatomy getting us stunned really quick. Okay, let's get her off this window here. I'll put my power down. And she's going to shack, okay. We're just going to break this right off the bat. I'm going to kick this. I'm going to get blinded. I'm going to kick this again. And you see them both over here. Yeah, if she had distortion, it's all used up now. Let's see where she is headed. Back to this loop here. I can put my remnant down here in case she vaults, which she will. Yoink. So predictable. Okay, look at this. He put up a pallet. It's going to stun me. Or not. Look, Nick, I gave you a chance. I think I was more than fair to you. But, you know, I just can't let you sit on a gen over here. Up you go. Okay, first kill at hook number 7. We went for the instant unhook over here. I'm in chase with somebody. Okay, here's the Unjin. I did not want to go for her because she was just off hook, but she's not on death hook, so we'll put her back up. Oh, there you are. Okay, I see what's going on. You know, it would have been nice if instead of going for your incredibly poor flashlight save, you had gotten my attention so I could chase you, because you'd be full health and not on death hook. Would have worked out for you, I think. And I'm going to hold my power here. I'm going to hold it. Ooh, and new plan. Always fun when I can do one of those teleport hits. Ooh, and there is our last girl. So let's put you up right away and see if we can interrupt that unhook. I think it's about time to close out this game. Okay, she goes for the trade. And now what are you going to do? Are you going to go for the trade too? You are, okay. And that makes this game just about over. Gotta wait out the borrowed time effect, or you want to vault that window? You do, thank you. Yeah, getting grabbed bypasses the borrowed time effect. So up you go, up you go. And then we can eat. Here, why don't you go down there? Get a couple more Twisted Masquerade points. Where do you go? There you are. So yeah, nice little game. I always prefer games that survivors don't spend the whole match hiding. But luckily we were able to find them okay. Alright. Always fun to get a dredge game in there. Let's look at what everybody brought. Nothing too crazy. Just that flashlight that sucked out all of his IQ points. Although I am a little surprised not to see distortion at all. So I guess she was just good at running away, far enough away to be out of the range. Oh, whatever. RPD. I do like this map, especially on the dredge because of all the lockers. But I will say that, hey, we're invited. I will say that some survivors who know how to run this map can make it kind of miserable for you. But we'll see. Let's just teleport around. I thought I heard something. I did hear somebody. Okay. I hear two people. Let's get a hit in. I'm actually going to kick this right away. Generally not a good idea to kick during chase like this, but Miss Laura is just happy to throw the pallet down and then wait for me to come and break it. So, you know what? We'll keep her happy. And I don't think she makes it to that pallet over there. She does not. We'll pick her up. Okay, I don't know where the other survivor went. Let's look around. Don't hear anybody. I did hear a gen that we passed through as we were teleporting. And we should get here just in time to kick it, too. See a little sneaky survivor walking around. I see they set up a little trap for us here. Not going to do much good though, because this pallet is not a very strong one. In fact, I don't even feel like breaking it right now. Let's save my anniversary power. Ooh, can we get this pallet out of here? We can. Okay, other survivor's already healed. This is a strong healing meta. Where are you going, Nia? Okay, she's got a strong pallet and a okay window here. She is not going to take good advantage of this window, though, so we'll be happy to down her real quick. Let's see if we can pick her up before she gets to the pallet. Oh, no. No, I saw her. Oh, she got me. Man, it's been a while since I got flashlight saved like that. Oh, but that Nia was nice and gave us a consolation pallet. So we'll let her run off for a second. I want to go over here and kick this. Oh, you know what? Let's cheese her instead. I still have Eruption on cooldown. I really don't want to go too far away here, but let's see what we can do. We do have Superior Anatomy up. We can just break this with the event thing. A little nice teleport in for some bonus points. She does not go for the window on the left, which is surprising. So she's in this room here. This is a pallet that we can definitely play around. Although she did put up another pallet. Okay, hold on. Let's put her up on this hook. Then we can take a look back to that first generator. Oh, they're right below me? Okay. We'll break these open. Did they run this way? They did not. Okay, they're not nearby either. I guess I will just break that. Let's look up here. We can kind of guess where they're going, right? Okay, we saw their killer instinct over there. We have someone going for the unhook here. Okay. This person, that killer instinct was far, so they've got some good distance on us. Oh, they got a lot of distance. Yeah, we're going to need to cut them off. Let's see. Where are you headed? This here is kind of what I was talking about. Like, there's a lot of holding W on this map. She going for the stun? She is not. She's going to head back to probably the worst pallet in existence. That still is marked. I can't teleport to that because it's blocked. Thank you, caffeine tablets. She's got the window on the left. And she's got live too, of course. If she goes for the trade here, though, we'll be happy to take that. Alright, let's break this. Let's see if we can take good advantage of that. I saw 2 other people on that gen over there. Just barely. Yeah, let's just leave you on the ground, just in case you got DS. Rather hook the first person. And with both of them over there, I doubt you'll be able to pick yourself up very fast. Okay, we will put you up on a hook. We'll head back for the Yui, who is up. Okay, so maybe there is another survivor over here. I thought I saw 2 auras on that gen, but I was probably just seeing things. Let's see. This Grim Grace was perfectly timed too. Okay, now we'll pick you up. I don't see anyone else nearby. I'm wondering if there was maybe a boon below me and I just didn't hear it. I mean, I guess it's possible. Maybe that exponential boon. Well, oh, that was Death Hook for the Yui? That was only the second time I hooked her, so she must have gone second stage. Oh, that's a shame. I do my best not to kill people on these event queues. Until I hook everybody a couple of times, but I guess I just wasn't paying close enough attention here. Okay, this Nia wants to be chased. Oh, we're in a good spot. We can do a little chasing. Hopefully, she wants to give us a nice, good chase. She does not. I'm going to just pick her up right away. I saw that other girl over there. I thought she was maybe going for the pallet stun, but she was not. We've got Move It or Lose It, extra speed. We don't see any auras because the person on the hook is the obsession, unfortunately. I always tend to do that with Grim Embrace. I gotta pay better attention. No, I thought that was somebody. Okay, let's get a little killer instinct around, see if we can find somebody. No such luck. We can go back for the hook, though. My instinct was to vault that, but I want to save my superior anatomy, just in case I need it later on. This is one of the maps that it's good at. Here's all 3 of them. Oh, there was no way I was close enough to get stunned by that. Oh, whatever, the Nia can run off. Let's put this down here. Push somebody into it. And now I can waste it. No, I think that was... Is that the scratch marks? No, that was the scratch marks from Laura. Okay. Just in case. You never know when someone's trying something silly. Put you up all the way over there. Second hook for you. I hear somebody right over here. Probably... Oh no, not on the gen. Okay, that one I was definitely close enough to get hit by. I'm gonna put down my power here. Basically nothing she can do. You know, in retrospect, Dredge probably isn't the best killer for this event. Simply because you don't really need the remote pallet break with your power, but... whatever. I want to put you upstairs, but I don't think I can. I'll just put you over here. Okay, second hook for the Nia. I think only the Zarina is not on Death Hook. But at this point, this game is basically over, so I will go for whoever I can find. We do have Nightfall again for faster teleports and Killer Instinct, so it shouldn't be too hard to find somebody now. we've got 2 people below me. Give her a whack. And it's unfortunately the 2 people on Death Hook, but that's fine. And I hear the Nia following right behind me. So I'm guessing Decisive Strike. Although I will say my luck with Decisive Strike guesses has not been very good lately. Nevertheless, we'll leave her on the ground just for a minute. Okay, here is the Laura again. Basically nothing she can do besides leave. But we can just break that without even thinking about it. Okay, if there's another survivor here, then power to... And that Nia's up again right away. Huh. That was the Nia the first time, right? No, that was the Yui. Okay, never mind. I'm just driving myself crazy. Let's see. She went down over here. Okay, she does a pretty good fake. I heard the gem go off behind me. So after I down her with this teleport, oh man, I am never going to financially recover from this. Oh man. Oh, luckily though, she was nice enough to wait around for me. How kind, how considerate. You just do a little bit of get my power back dance. And Nia, you were a lovely dance partner. Now, can I put you upstairs? I don't think I can. Yeah, I think this is just bottom floor only. I got a couple of seconds before she wiggles. Let me just see. Get a little closer. Nah. Let's put her over here. Okay, so she's gone. Hatch can spawn anywhere. Let's head this way. We know that's where the gen was. So there's a decent chance that she's somewhere in this area. Oh, I just saw her. Give her a little slap. Heading over here. Oh, I hear Hatch, and I don't think she saw that. Ooh, that's unfortunate. She would have had that if she just went a little bit to the left there. Yeah, she realized it, huh? Yep, that's where the hatch is. Well, you know what, Zarina? I'm feeling kind. Here, let me take you into the hatch. And we'll just pick you up, and down we go. Don't spend those bonus blood points all in one place. Okay, what do we got here? Nothing crazy. Yeah, we had a bunch of DSs. Nia did indeed have Decisive Strike. Yeah, the Nia also did have Unbreakable, so that's how she got up so fast. No idea how the Yui got up fast. There must have just been another survivor there that I didn't see. But, oh well. The shorter cooldown on Superior Anatomy, combined with the much larger activation range, makes it a significantly stronger perk now than it was before. And while I wouldn't say it's a big upgrade over Bamboozle, I would say that it's a nice side grade that simply feels good to run. In terms of other perks that you can run with it, it's just generally a useful chase perk, so feel free to run it in whatever kind of builds that you personally like. I just personally went with Grim Embrace and Eruption, since they're 2 perks that I don't use very often. I'm trying not to put too much Springtrap content on my channel all at once, so I think that next week will be a long-awaited ghoul game, but let me know if you want to see some more Springtrap content sooner than that. Thank you everybody who has liked and subscribed to my videos lately. It really does help the channel out a lot. But even if you haven't, I just have one thing to say to you. Thank you for watching.